Morissette agreed to be interviewed for the documentary but now has distanced herself from the project. I agreed to participate in a piece about the celebration of Jagged Little Pill's 25th anniversary, and was interviewed during a very vulnerable time, while in the midst of my third postpartum depression during lockdown. Morissette said in a statement sent to multiple news outlets, "I was lulled into a false sense of security and their salacious agenda became apparent immediately upon my seeing the first cut of the film. This is when I knew our visions were in fact painfully diverged. This was not the story I agreed to tell." Morissette's rebuke comes after an early report of the movie in The Washington Post revealed the rock star's confusing claims that she was raped multiple times at the age of 15. At the time of the alleged incidences, the age of consent in Canada was 14 years old. It is now 16 years old. The singer reportedly acknowledged in the documentary that she consented to the sexual encounters, while also claiming they qualified as statutory rape. "It took me years in therapy to even admit there had been any kind of victimization on my part," Morissette reportedly said. "I would always say I was consenting, and then I'd be reminded like, hey, you were 15. You're not consenting at 15. Now I'm like, oh yeah, they're all pedophiles. She said people in the music industry ignored her claims. "I did tell a few people and it kind of fell on deaf ears," she said. "It would usually be a stand-up, walk out of the room moment." The Washington Post said Morissette doesn't name her alleged rapists in the documentary. HBO hasn't announced a release date for Jagged, though it is expected to air later this year. The movie had its world premiere this week at the Toronto Film Festival but Morissette didn't attend. It was one of a handful of documentaries done covering the Canadian crooner's life and last June Jagged Little Pill short documentary tackled Morissette's early days to the hit album's release, marking the 25th anniversary of the Grammy winner record.